How capitalism depends on women, and what happens if we stop. Capitalism does not merely rely on women, it is built on us. Remove women, not symbolically but materially, and the system does not wobble, it collapses, not in theory, in numbers. The foundation. No one admits every economy needs three things: workers, consumers, care systems that repair human damage. Women provide all three and are paid for none of the foundational work. Women produce the next generation of workers, sustain current workers emotionally and physically, stabilize households so markets can function, perform unpaid labor that subsidizes wages. This is not ideology, this is infrastructure. Without women absorbing these costs, capitalism cannot reproduce itself. Why women's labor is called natural. Capitalism must pretend women's labor is instinct, not work. Because once it is recognized as work, it must be paid, it must be protected, it must be limited. So instead women are told, you would do this anyway. This is love. This is fulfillment. This lie keeps the most essential labor off the books. What really keeps wages low? Wages are not low because workers are unskilled. They are low because someone else is subsidizing survival. A worker can accept exploitation because food was cooked, children were raised, illness was managed, emotional collapse was absorbed. Capitalism does not pay for this buffering. Women do. The silent contract. There is an unspoken contract at the core of modern economies. Women will reproduce, nurture, repair, endure, and in return, they will receive moral praise, symbolic value, conditional protection, not power, not autonomy, not compensation. This is not partnership, it is extraction. Now remove emotion, remove morality, run the numbers. What happens if women stop? If women refuse to procreate, perform unpaid care, stabilize men's lives, sacrifice bodies and time? Birth rates drop, workforces shrink, tax bases collapse, pension systems implode, healthcare systems buckle, military recruitment fails, consumption declines. This is already happening. Governments panic not because they love families, but because capitalism cannot survive demographic refusal. That is why motherhood is moralized, abortion is regulated, women's independence is destabilized, guilt is weaponized. A system that depends on your labor will always try to control your body. Why women are made responsible for everything. Women are expected to care for children, care for men, care for elders, care for the sick, care for emotional fallout. And when women break under this load, the system does not adjust. It blames. You chose this, you're failing. You're not trying hard enough. This keeps responsibility individualized and power invisible. The cruelest truth, capitalism does not want empowered women. It wants exhausted women, women too busy to organize, too tired to imagine alternatives, too morally trapped to refuse, care work privatized, pain feminized, profit centralized. What this reveals, women do not need capitalism to survive. Capitalism needs women, and it knows it. That is why the system becomes hysterical when women delay motherhood, choose childlessness, demand conditions, prioritize autonomy. These are not lifestyle choices. They are structural threats. If a system collapses when women stop giving their bodies, time, and labor for free, then the system is not stable, it is dependent, and dependency finally exposed, is power reversed. This is not about refusing life. It is about refusing exploitation disguised as destiny. If motherhood is demanded, it must be protected. If care is required, it must be shared. If life is needed, it must be valued materially. Until then, women stepping back is not destruction. It is truth entering the system. And systems built on denial cannot survive truth.